Greetings. Greetings. There we go. I didn't have the mic on. Greetings to you, all of the wonderful people from the future who have found their way to this mysterious channel. Welcome to episode 4 of a casual hardcore Minecraft series. The first one in the world, I'm pretty sure. It is both casual and hardcore. It is hardcore in that I only have one life, but it is very casual in that we are on day 16? Day 16. And I still have not killed the dragon. I still haven't even been to the nether. I have no diamonds. I have a chicken. I have a chicken and a shield. I do not even have iron armor. And I have one apple. Oh yeah. Very casual over here. I haven't built anything yet. I have this campsite and a chicken. And burning some charcoal. Which is very nice. At least I have some charcoal. I'm going to... Alright, I have a lot of things planned for today. I don't know how much I'll get to. Thank you, chicken. It is being very useful to me. I like chicken eggs. I collect them. They will later become chickens. At least some of them will. I'm going to... The plan for the day... Alright, well, first of all, the intellectual content. As you guys may know, who may have watched the previous episodes, I like to lace my episodes with a philosophical agenda. Alright, I have an agenda, and this Minecraft channel is secretly a philosophy channel in disguise, an amateur philosophy channel. I do not claim to be a trained professional. All right. I guess I can just move on to what I'm trying to do. I need to chop some trees down. Chop some more oak trees, which are in this direction over here. I believe this is southwest. I need to get more apples. Is what I really need to do first thing, because that's my primary food source. But yeah, I definitely have an agenda. I like to, what's the word? Starts with an E. I don't know, impose? That starts with an I. Impose my views upon unsuspecting children who will be watching Minecraft videos. Innocent Minecraft videos. I'm going to corrupt the youth. What am I doing? I need to make more axes. One more axe will probably do it. I need more cobblestone. I have like 6 cobblestone left. That's not good. I need to be looking around too, making sure there's no caves nearby. It's actually surprisingly dangerous to be chopping trees down in casual hardcore, because there might be a cave around that you are unaware of, and things might spawn in that cave and blow you up right as you are unsuspectfully chopping down a tree, trying to get apples. Because I am nowhere near a river even. Well, that's the thing. That's one of the things. That's kind of one of the things that I wanted to talk about in this episode today. I'm jumping a little ahead of myself. First, I just need some apples, so I'm gonna chop some trees, because you can never have too much wood. Most of it is probably going to become more charcoal, because I know I got like a full stack of charcoal burning right now in the furnace, but you know, that's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna need more charcoal, of course. So you can never have too much wood. All right, see here? No, that's not a cave. Okay, that's not a cave. I think I'm safe. I'm safe to chop these ones down too. Let's go ahead and chop these ones down too. So yes, the intellectual content for today is going to be about intellectualism. I'm going to intellectualize about intellectualism, and try to explain to you guys what I think that is. All right? I don't actually know what that is. I don't actually, I haven't done any research on what that actually means. I don't freaking know. So it's entirely just my personal conjecture about what I think that word should mean. So yeah, I'm going to impose my personal definition of the word onto the rest of the world, and I'm going to get to that later in the episode, because at first I'm actually I like to prioritize talking about the gameplay, and there are some things that there's an apple. There's some things that I need to discuss about the seed, about my plans for the future of this series, and I do have some wonderful plans. I definitely have. I took an extra day to think about what I'm going to talk about in this episode, which I'm proud of, because I'm typically somewhat impatient making these. Like, I typically find it hard to wait even the one day that I try to do this every other day, basically. So I have to patiently wait a whole day without recording anything, and I do that so that improves the quality of my next episode, because that gives me some more time to think about what I want to talk about and stuff like that, and plan ahead, which is good. That makes it more enjoyable for you guys to watch, to see, to watch me peacefully chop down trees. It's very peaceful and relaxing, and I have a very charming and a soothing voice that is very compelling, I imagine, and hopefully I will be able to convert all of you guys to my agenda, to my ideology. I have an ideology that I'm trying to secretly propagate through my innocent Minecraft videos, and I really hope that that my plan will work, and that I'll be able to convince you guys of my ideology. But that's later. That's later on in the episode. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to get to it, because I do have a bunch of things to discuss game-wise, because I do like to also prioritize talking about the actual gameplay, because I do actually really like Minecraft itself. I am playing this in large part because I do thoroughly enjoy this game. This is my favorite game in the world. Perhaps I would even say in the entire universe. So that's why I also like to talk about the gameplay. All right. And today I wanted to talk about kind of a major problem with the seed that didn't occur to me until after I already committed to playing in it. And it's not like that problem. It's not like such a big problem that it just completely disenfranchises the seed. Not that's the wrong word. I'm terrible with the words. I try really hard to be good with the words, but I forget them all the time, and I get the tip of the tongue just constantly. It doesn't completely. I don't remember the word. It doesn't completely disenfranchise the seed. Whatever. I guess I'm just gonna roll with that for now. I don't remember the right word. I need to make a list of all of the abstract words in the English language, just so that I can refer to it. All right, when I get these tip of the tongue moments, because I get them a lot, and it's very frustrating, both for you and for me, probably. God damn it! I can't remember the freaking word. It's gonna bother me now. All right, I'll just move on. Basically, so it doesn't completely make the seed unplayable, I guess. There's such a better word. I can't think. It's so freaking annoying that I can't think of the right word. But anyways, it's still all right. All right, the seed is still pretty freaking fantastic. I mean, this is phenomenal. And the thing is, the secret is that's not the biggest mountain. That's actually like the second biggest mountain. There is a bigger mountain that's further to the west that you can't see right now, that I haven't really gotten to, that I'm going to have to explore a little bit to get to it, and I'm not going to get to it for a while. I'm going to leave it for later on, for when I get around to exploring that part of the map later on, once I make it through a few hundred days All right. And I mean that'll kind of tie into what I'm trying to talk about in this episode. The big problem with the seed that I encountered is, well, there's no sand. All right, there's no sand. We're surrounded by birch trees mostly, and like, well, some oak trees as well, I guess. And I mean, there's a dark wood forest. There's some mountains, but there's no rivers, definitely no deserts anywhere nearby. And that's kind of a big problem for me because I don't like to go far out. I like to take a very long time exploring the world, because is 5 apples going to be enough? Maybe. I think I'll have to chop trees for like one more day. I'm just going to use up this axe and chop down like a few more trees, get a few more apples before I move on with the plan. Once I get apples, I'm going to try to go get some more iron. I'm going to try to build a mine shaft. I'm going to build a mine shaft after I get some apples, while I talk about the terrible misfortune of not having any sand nearby. All right, it's not that big of a misfortune. I mean, it's a kind of a bit of a misfortune because I kind of, the original plan was I wanted to stick around just within the origin map, which is what I lovingly call the level 0 map that fits around the origin, the world origin, the 0, origin. Okay, I call it the origin map. That's where we're in. That's that little, the wood over here, this pink wood, that marks a cornerstone. This is the southwest corner of the origin map. And I call these cornerstones. I built them in the previous episode. If you haven't watched it, you should check it out. I talk about fundamental values as I build those cornerstones. So, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in the world that builds cornerstones, and they are one of my favorite things to build in Minecraft. I really like my cornerstones because I like the way the maps work in Minecraft, and I kind of like to make sure that my builds are like neatly fit neatly into the maps. You know, or like the lee lines. I call them lee lines, where the edges of the maps are. Like right here, it's going to be a lee line. Or, you know, if the builds do intersect a lee line, I want it to be like a smooth intersection, where like a fitting intersection, where it's going to look just right. It's not going to be like, it's not going to look unplanned. It's going to look like it was supposed to be that way, you know. So it's kind of a very compulsive thing that I like to do. But that's the reason I don't like to go very far out. And the reason I wanted to kind of restrict myself to just this tiny bit of land, of space, for the first 100 days. And I was going to kind of take it 100 days at a time and go explore, you know, go outward, expand only just the one level 0 map per 100 days. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because there's no sand in the vicinity. And there's still, I mean, there's still ways to get sand. I could convert a villager from a zombie. You could convert a villager from a zombie. There's also no villages nearby. I have to go pretty far out to the nearest village to get naturally spawning villagers. But you could convert a villager from a zombie. You don't even have to go to the nether you don't even have to get potions. You could apparently, I didn't know this until I was researching for this episode. Apparently, I was looking for ways to get sand without going far out. Apparently, all right, that's 8 apples. That's going to be enough. That's enough apples for now. Apparently, you could trap a witch, and then witches throw potions of weakness. Splash potions of weakness. And that's exactly what you need to throw at a zombified villager. And then you give that villager a golden apple, and voila, you get a cured villager, de-zombified villager, without even going to the nether, and without even making any potions, and then there you go. You can make that villager librarian, and he will sell you glass. Librarians sell glass. And then you don't even have to get sand. It's a quite a wonderful feature. So it's technically doable. I could technically bypass this problem completely, and it would be great. But I mean, it would be hard. However, I decided that I'm not going to take that route because you know what? It's going to be this is casual hardcore Minecraft. All right, trapping a witch and curing a villager. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. That will take like decades. That's gonna take lots and lots of episodes to do just that, and it's not gonna look good. I'm gonna have to to make everything. I like to make things look good. So I would have to build like a little house for the witch, a little house for the villager. I mean, it would just be a massive project, and I can't even do all of that without glass to begin with. I would need glass for those little buildings to begin with, or or it just wouldn't look good. And I don't want to put you guys through that. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to scrap the original plan of taking it super slow, and I'm going to take it, just a little bit slow, not super slow, but still, because there's a river within like half a kilometer. It's not too far away, but essentially, right behind that mountain, not this mountain. I'm going to leave that mountain alone for now. But right behind that mountain that you can hardly see over the birch trees, right behind that mountain right there, is a river, and it is within half a kilometer, and it's going to be the southeastern half a kilometer, the fourth quadrant, level 2 map, level 3 map. Ouch. Level 3 map. Yes, level 3 maps are the half a kilometer map. The fourth quadrant level 3 map is that way. So, I mean, here's the thing though. I've been thinking about this concept of taking it super slow, 100 days per level 0 map. There's a bit of a problem with that. Even if I don't go out far to get sand, there's a problem with that. It's still too freaking slow. It's unrealistically slow, because the thing is, remember how I was talking about that there's a massive mountain of that way that you can't even see from here? Well, that mountain, it's far enough away. It's not too far, but if I was to take it super slow at 100 days per level 0 map, it would take me way too long. It would take like 1,000 days. I mean, probably not that, like 800 days or something like that, just to get to that mountain. And that's kind of where I want to build my main build. That's kind of going to be the feature mountain of this series. I want to get to that mountain. So even the sand problem aside, it's still like I can't take it that slow. I have to go a little bit faster than that. I have to go outwards and explore a little bit, a little quicker. All right. So next episode, I'm going to go and get some sand. I'm going to go half a kilometer out. I'm going to place a cornerstone at 448 in the southeastern side over there, and there's a river there, and I'm going to collect a bunch of sand and kill some salmon. I'm going to play some chop the fish, one of my favorite mini games in Minecraft. You can chop the fish, and that's going to be a great food source. I mean, it probably beats apples. All right, I know apples are great because you get lots of wood, lots of secondary materials, secondary in addition to the apples that you're trying to get. When you're trying to get the apples, you get a lot of byproduct wood. So that's pretty nice. I like that. I'm gonna get rid of this wooden hoe. I don't really need the wooden hoe. Well, I have so little cobble. I'm about to get more cobble. I'm gonna go ahead and burn the wooden hoe because I don't like to have wooden things in my inventory. It's just not necessary. All right, I have more than enough charcoal for now. It's very nice. I like having lots of charcoal in hand. You can never have too much. Never too much charcoal. I'm going to leave the rest of the oak alone for now. What did I do with it? I had a stack of... Oh, I didn't... I guess I didn't make... I don't know how that happened. I thought I had a full stack of oak. Because it wasn't a full... I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I don't really need this oak wood either for now. Maybe I split it or... I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, this looks about right. I'm going to dig for iron next. That's the thing. I decided this episode I'm not going to go get sand because I need to get more iron. I wanted to get apples and then I wanted to dig for iron, and I'm just going to dig straight down because I'm not going to explore the dangerous death sentence caves like I did in the first run, in my failed first run, my failed first mundane world that you can watch if you'd really like to watch me fail. If you're really into that, if you're really into the what's it called, lost porn or whatever it's called. I think that's the genre. Hardcore Minecraft, death porn, where you die and you like watching people die in hardcore Minecraft. You can watch that. It is available. It's in the playlist. I call the playlist Failed Worlds. I made them. I made the actual videos unlisted, but you can still access them. You can check out the Failed Worlds playlist and watch through it all. There's like 22 videos, I think, and 21 videos in there. I had a second world that I scrapped because I didn't die, but the third episode just sucked so much that I wanted to start over. And then here we are. We're on my third attempt, and it's my fourth episode. And I hope that you're enjoying this so far. I know it's very, very chill and very slow paced and all, but I think I think I'm going to find the right kind of people that will actually that will find this entertaining, sufficiently entertaining. All right. Okay. I was going to dig for iron. I have, how much time do I have left? It's day 18. I have like 1.5 days to try to dig for iron. The location is very important. All right. I'm actually going to need to turn on the interface for just a minute because I need to find the origin. I'm going to go to the origin, and I'm going to dig the shaft around the origin because I like to build what I call origin monuments right around the origin, which I haven't even marked yet. I was going to do that last episode and then I kind of ran out of time. It's right here. This is where the origin is. This is the origin right here. Let's go ahead and mark it real quick, just so I can turn off the very obstructing white text. Whew. All right. Oh, there we go. And I don't need the interface either. All right. Now it's all nice and cinematic. Cow nearby. I need to look at animals. I need to spend more time looking at animals, just because they make wonderful thumbnails later on. Yeah, there's a beautiful sheep right here. Let's look at the sheep, so I can make a thumbnail from this beautiful sheep. Isn't this a beautiful sheep? Hi, beautiful sheep. Beautiful sheep in pink petals. Look at this. Look at me. Look at that. Very nice. You are such a pretty, wonderful sheep. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing creature. All right. I hope that will be a good enough thumbnail. I hope I'll manage to get one out of that. All right. All right. There we go. I think that's good enough. All right. That's a thumbnail right there. And let's go back to the origin. So I need to chop down a whole bunch of trees, and then start digging a hole. I can at least get started on digging the hole. I guess I'm not going to get to any of the intellectual content. I'll have to talk a little bit more about intellectualizing the intellectualism. I guess I'll get to that next episode. I don't know if I'll have any time left during this. Where was it? Where was the origin hole? Where's my origin hole? The original hole of the origin that I was just at. There was a cow there. I don't want to have to turn on the freaking white text again. Oh, there's a cave over here. Oh, that's nice. Let's mark that real quick. That is a death sentence cave. I don't want to go down there yet. Does it go down this way too? No, not really. Let's just light this area up a little bit so that I don't get blown up from anything that spawns down here at night, perhaps. All right, where is the origin? I was just there. Oops. I was just there. Did I go the wrong direction? Oh, I went the wrong direction. I'm sorry. I'm not really good at this game. All right, I get disoriented a lot. I'm not even good at the combat. I get blown up by creepers sometimes. I basically survive by avoiding danger, which is I'm very casual. All right, very casual and slow and chill and relaxing and authentic and refreshing. Yeah, that's how I roll. That's the appeal of this game, appeal of this channel. I hope I hope you find it very appealing, because it's relaxing and refreshing and authentic and intellectual and full of wonderful ideology that I'm going to get around to sharing with you eventually. Next episode, perhaps. I guess this episode, I didn't really get to it. All right, this episode I spent my entire time talking about the gameplay, which I like to do. I like to talk about the gameplay too, as I mentioned. You know, I like to talk about the game itself. And all right, I shared my plans. Now you know what my plans are for next episode. Well, I guess next episode I still have to get iron. I'm not there yet. I guess next episode I'm going to dig a shaft into the hole, into the origin, around the origin monument, which I at least I found the origin. All right, that's a start. I made a little bit of progress. It's very slow progress. That's what's casual. It's very casual because I like to be very slow and very casual. And I'm chopping these trees down because they're around the origin, and I'm gonna need to chop a bunch of trees down around it. So before I get iron, I have to chop trees down, apparently. All right, so it's gonna take some time. So I hope you're okay with that. It's gonna be very relaxing, a very relaxing time in which I ramble and chop trees down and talk and intellectualize about intellectualism. And I'm going to get around to that next episode. I don't think I'm even going to have time to do that today. I'm just talking in circles today, aren't I? Yeah, great episode. Isn't this great? It is getting dark. I need to sleep. And I have one more day left. I think I have one more day left. I think I'm safe to sleep on this hill. I have one more day, right? Yeah, I have one more day. Yeah, I don't really want to get started on the topic of intellectualism right now because I only have one more day left. So that's going to be a big enough topic that I think I'm going to probably spend the entire next episode talking about. Okay, I mean, in short, basically what I wanted to say about that is that it's basically about critical thinking. It just comes down to critical thinking. So it kind of, goes right. It's basically another word for my primary principle, the first principle that I was talking about last episode, the principle of uncertainty, the uncertainty principle. Not the same as the colloquially known uncertainty principle, but the principle of being uncertain. I consider uncertainty to be like a core value in life. I really like being uncertain. I mean, I don't like being uncertain, but I consider it important to acknowledge how uncertain we are. That's what I mean. And that's why I call myself proudly ignorant, because I'm very proud of how uncertain I am, of how little I know about the world, and I like to talk about how little I know and how uncertain I am. And I think intellectualism has a lot to do with that. I think that's kind of the essence of intellectualism, of wanting to explore your uncertainty, of wanting to explore things. I think I'm gonna have to chop that tree down too. It's close enough. I think that tree's gonna be coming down too. Not today. I'm gonna leave that tree alone for now. It's a big tree. I'm gonna leave it alone for now because basically I need to go out like 8 blocks. I'm gonna at least find the spot where I'm gonna dig the shaft. All right. I'm gonna get at least that far today. I'm gonna get at least that far. Find the shaft. This is the origin. So I think the way I did it, I built one of these origin monuments, or got started on it in another world I was playing in another time, and I really liked it. I'm gonna kind of replicate it in this one. Which direction do I want it to face? This is west. So if I have the ladder, the shaft, on the western side of the origin, I think that's. I don't think it really matters much, actually. I guess it doesn't really matter much because it's not going to be blocking the sun. Or do I want it to be on the eastern side? Because I'm going to be on the western side of the. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Let's just pick a side. Let's go with the eastern side. I'm going to go be on this side of the origin. Eastern side, and alright, so it's going to be 8 blocks, I believe so, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where, or wait, that's not, I need to count the actual block of the origin itself, so that's the 0, so I need to count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where there's going to be. I don't like having my shield equipped all the time because you can see it. You know, I play with the user interface turned off most of the time, so you don't really even see it most of the time because I play with the user interface turned off. But even when I have it turned off, I don't like carrying the shield around all the time because I know that it's there. I know even if you don't see something, it's probably still there. If you remember it, you know, things are still there even if you don't see them most of the time. All right, like the moon when it hides behind but when it goes down, it's still there. It doesn't just disappear into the earth. Okay, same with the shield. Even when you hide the user interface, if you have it equipped, it's still there even if you don't see it. And I don't like that. I don't like that. It's a major pet peeve for me. Okay, so this is going to be 8 blocks. This is the 8th block away from the origin. And darn it, I am getting rained on. It's another pet peeve of mine. I don't like getting wet in this game. It kind of bums me out. I like to be inside, be indoors when it rains in Minecraft. I don't like getting wet in Minecraft. Right here. So, the terrain is really uneven here, which is a bit of a bummer. But basically, right here, there's going to be... Oh shit, and it's a thunderstorm too? You gotta be kidding me. Apparently, the lightning doesn't actually kill you. You're not gonna... Like, if it strikes you, it only deals like 5 hearts of damage. Or 5 life of damage. So it's not instant death. So actually, you're safer than you think you are. It's not too unsafe. You're going to be totally fine. I just want to finish what I'm doing over here real quick, just so that I can say I did something. All right, just so that I did something today. Okay, this is approximately where I'm going to have. I'm going to have a ladder facing this direction, going down this way. What is, do you guys know what the sea level is? I think it's 67. Isn't sea level 67? So I think I actually want to be down at 102 for my first torch. Because I like them, I like levels, I like separating my floors by quantities of 5. I like separating my floors by quantities of 5. And I'm pretty sure sea level is 67, so... I think I want my... Or 57, maybe it's 57. yeah, so I think I want my wood over here, right? And this is going to be 102, right? So I want it to be at, 2s and 7s for where I want my torches to be. And then I'm going to have a torch every 5 blocks, essentially. Does that make sense? And there's going to be a ladder going down here. And I'm going to make this look much better. It's going to look much better, I swear. All of this is going to look much better. I just wanted to find the location of where I want this shaft to be at. This is where I want the shaft to be at. I have found the shaft. Alright. Maybe that's what I'll name this episode. Finding the shaft. Alright, I should probably get back to bed. Get back to my bed so I can sleep through this thunderstorm. This very disruptive thunderstorm. Kind of totally kind of ruined my day a little bit. I thought I had a full day, but now I have to go back to my bed, which is not even, well, has a little bit of cover. My bed has a little bit of cover, so I don't have to sleep in the rain. I do have it covered by some planks, unless the tree grew. I'm trying to grow a large oak tree at my camp, which is over there. I want to put a torch over here. I've seen zombies spawning here. This whole ledge, I just need to shovel it away. Alright. No. Oh, there. Man. Sometimes it grows into like a balloon tree, which is not a very large tree at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Hi, sheep. Thank you for joining me at my campsite. And then it wanders off. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and chop it down right now to end the episode. It was kind of a very uneventful episode, hasn't it? I'm not even sure what to call it, because I didn't really get to the topics that I wanted to discuss. Intellectualizing intellectualism. I guess that's what I'm going to call it. What was I what was I even going to talk about though in that regard? I was going to talk about critical thinking. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about how intellectualism. Like I think that's kind of what being an intellectual is about. You're supposed to always question yourself, think critically about everything, question everything. That's the essence of intellectualism. There we go. That's what I was meaning to say this entire time. It's kind of about like Socrates. You know Socrates? I think Socrates was like the original philosopher, and arguably I would say he was really kind of the best philosopher, because he kind of defined what philosophy is supposed to be all about. It's supposed to just be about questioning things, you know, and that's what it means to me. It's about just questioning everything, and that's what intellectualism means to me. As an intellectual, like you should never mind considering the opposing viewpoint. You should actually, if you consider yourself an intellectual, you would want to seek out, you would want to investigate the opposing viewpoint. All right. And I'm going to talk more about this next episode because I completely ran out of time. All right, let's end the day and sleep through the rest of the thundery night. All right. Okay. Well, now that that's over with. All right. Now we're on day 20, and I'm going to go ahead and end the episode over here on day 20. I'm gonna end it a little bit early, a little bit ahead of schedule. I'm gonna try to end the episode at the beginning of the day numbers divisible by 5. Does that make sense? So episode 4 is going to end on day 20. Episode 5 is going to end on day 25. I survived for 20 days in casual hardcore Minecraft. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I know this episode might have been a bit of a challenge to endure because it was not particularly substantial. I basically rambled about how sand is far away and how I'm going to talk about intellectualizing intellectualism, and I didn't quite even get to that. So Next episode, I'm gonna go actually collect sand. Oh wait, no, that's the episode after next. Next episode, I'm gonna go back to digging the shaft. At least I found the shaft. All right, finding the shaft. Maybe that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this episode yet. It's episode 4. Finding the shaft. I have found the mine shaft. That's progress. All right, I found the mine shaft, and I have more apples now. I have enough apples to keep myself in full health. I'm being very healthy, and I got more. Oh, I had cobblestone. I forgot that I had that cobblestone. I thought that's all I had. I have more cobblestone apparently. That's very good. And I have lots of sticks. I have like a full stack of sticks. That's very good. That's a lot. I can make more fences. Let's make more fences real quick. Why not? Make more fences. Fancy schmancy fences. I still have more sticks. I don't like having that many sticks. All right. There we go. Now I have more than enough fences. Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice. That's fine. No more wood. That's fine. I mean, no more planks. Birch. I have plenty of birch though. I'm good. This is fine. I like where I'm at right now. This is a good stopping point for this episode. Hopefully, the next iteration of this oak tree is going to be very nice and big and beautiful, and then I'll get to sleep under a tree when it rains, and not have to sleep in the rain. And yeah, this was an extremely rambly episode. I'm very tired. All right, give me a break. I've been working 10-hour shifts, and I'm very tired. And there was a lot that I had to say in this episode, and I didn't really even get to it all. But I have found the shaft. All right, I started on my mine shaft. I'm gonna work more on it in the next episode. I'm gonna finally dig. Oh, that's what I should have used up those sticks for. I need to build lots of ladders. I need to make ladders. Need to make ladders for my mine shaft. I'm gonna need lots of ladders, actually. That's not even. Yeah, I'm gonna need like stacks upon stacks of ladders. All right, I'm gonna build more ladders next episode, and I'm going to dig in the next episode. I'm gonna dig for the truth, like an intellectual. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dig for the truth and intellectualize about intellectualism in the next episode. And for now, with the coming of the train, I'm going to depart, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, that's all for today. Shadowlay, my fellows, Shadowlay. Thank you for watching.